be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be way more patient. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew.
Hello, welcome to April's vlog. This vlog could end one of two ways. We could still be just the two of us, or there could be an extra person here because she's due beginning of May. And although they say first time babies tend to come later, you never know. Both Jamie and I are the eldest and we came early, so you never know. We never know. We'll have to see how this month pans out. But yes, you have to apologise, I have got still a bit of a cold. The chest infection has cleared up. I'm finished the antibiotics, but I still very much have a cold and a cough. It's just my immune system is obviously not working for me at the moment. It's focused on the little one, so it just takes me a lot longer to recover, and Jamie's not been particularly well either. So we've been quite a pair recently, but we are starting to feel much better and a bit more human-like. So yeah, we had the baby shower end of March. I didn't film any of that. I filmed a little Gary with me, which would have been up already. We just went to a local garden centre, an afternoon tea with the family. I'm not a huge fan of like the big baby showers and the games and stuff, so I quite like that. And then my colleagues actually did throw me a mini baby shower on my last day, which was the Friday that's just gone. So tomorrow is Monday the 7th, which officially marks my first day of maternity leave. So that'll be interesting. I don't know what I'm going to get up to because we are pretty much prepped for her. So obviously, apart from still decorating the nursery, there isn't actually anything we need to do as such. So yeah, I'm going to try and put a routine in for myself so I don't go crazy with doing nothing, but I'll get too lazy. Obviously I'm supposed to be resting and stuff, but I want to try and get some stuff done. So yeah, we'll see. You'll come along and see what I get up to for maternity leave. But you've seen some clips already from yesterday. We did a bit of stuff in the garden. Well, I say we. Jamie did some stuff in the garden whilst I sat and enjoyed the sun. So we went to the garden centre yesterday because when everyone came up for the baby shower last week, Jamie's mum brought some potatoes and onions and some strawberry plants for us to plant out. So we went to get like a compost yesterday, and we also picked up ourselves a few plants, a few new pots as well, which you would have seen us plant up. But it turns out we've got more potatoes than we thought. So there's 4 beds currently. The end bed's got like parsley overgrowing like no tomorrow, and then mint starting to grow. And then it was meant to be 1 for potatoes, 1 for the onions, and then 1 for the strawberry plants. Well, 2 of them are filled with potatoes, and we've still got more potatoes to plant up. So we've got like a black bag we can put them in, like a plant bag. But we need a bit more fuel, and then soil, and then we've got a brown a long brown planter for the onions, but again we just need more soil. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You right?
Yeah, I'm good. I hate windows.
Well, you've been cleaning windows.
They look so streaky again. They looked perfect, and then 5 minutes later they're streaky.
Just ignore them. That's what I would do.
No, because we're going to have a window licker here in it.
A window?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she's going to lick windows straight away. She can't.
She'll lick
she won't
windows
be
within
crawling.
6 months. She'll be licking windows. So, yeah, I ordered a couple of things. But yeah, I just put the washing line back up.
Oh yeah.
It's all good.
It's nice weather this weekend, so.
Nice weather this weekend.
But yeah, as I was saying, we're going back to the garden centre today to get some more soil for the other potatoes.
Yeah.
And we might get a lavender plant as well, because ours
Lavender plant, and then some of the flowering plant for another pot, and bark.
Bark.
Oh, and weed suppressor membrane.
Okay.
If
So
you've got
quite a few
any.
bits.
Few bits to
bits.
get. Yeah.
Very fun.
Yeah. And the pizza oven's only up about 2 o'clock.
Ooh. That's exciting.
Yes, yes. I was going to ask you to we put the clothes out, but you're filming, so I'll let you
No,
get back to
I'm
it.
fine. I can. I'll just do a bit of vlogging.
Carry on.
I can come down and help.
How much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew.
Okay, so today officially marks my first day of maternity leave. I haven't done too much today. As I mentioned, I think in a previous clip, I'm going to create some kind of routine for myself. Although I don't want to overexhaust myself, I need to have a routine. Otherwise, I'll just be a slump for, just be a slump, basically. Because I still, well, it actually comes early. I've still got a good 4 weeks. So I want to keep relatively active. So, like today, I woke up, I did like a pregnancy safe workout, and then I had breakfast, I filmed a video, I edited the video, I had some lunch, I went for a little walk around the block, literally like a 10-minute walk, and then this afternoon I've been making a to-do list of what I want to get done. Not just necessarily now, but even when she's here, stuff to kind of, obviously I'll be very busy with her, but stuff to do when there is time, and then I think later I'll jump on the bouncing ball. So like this morning's workout was more just like a full body workout, not necessarily tailored for helping with labour and stuff, but it was just a pregnancy safe one, whereas when I go on the ball later today it will be more for like making sure she is in the right position, because I went for a checkup the other day, just things to make hopefully labour a little bit easier. And then this afternoon, because the pizza oven arrived as well, we mentioned I think on Saturday or Sunday that we'd ordered one because our barbecue's very much falling apart, it's rusty. Last year it didn't matter because we weren't here that often, we were out camping a lot all the time or away. This summer we're pretty much here for the whole summer, and for my birthday, if it's nice, I'd like to have people around and be out in the garden. And we don't have a particularly big house, so we kind of need the garden and hopefully it'll be sunny, and obviously with the little one here for people to see. So we've got a little kind of pizza oven, but it also cooks other bits and pieces as well. So we're actually going to try it out tonight because we've got veggie burgers on the menu tonight. So we'll be trying it and testing it out. which should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just chilling, I'm editing some other videos and stuff right now. And then I'm going to put a plan together of what, just my to-do list, of kind of what my week's going to look like in terms of what I want to get done. Not, like I said, nothing, not lots of stuff, but just something, an activity every day to keep me occupied as I'm not working. So yeah, it might be a bit of a longer vlog than usual, depending if she's early, but we'll see. Okay, day 2 of my maternity leave, and this time Jamie actually is in office. Yesterday he was working from home, but the rest of the week he's in office, so it's just me at home for this week. I've kind of, like I said yesterday, I've put a routine in place. I've got myself a to-do list. I'll put it here. It seems quite long, but actually it's not too hard or difficult, and it won't over-exhaust me or anything like that. But I do need to be kept occupied and have a routine, otherwise I turn into a slump. So that's what I'm going to work my way through. I'll show you kind of bits as I go. But yeah, he left about 5:30. I dragged myself out of bed now. It's 10 to 7. So I'm going to start off with a pregnancy safe workout. I think I might do arms because yesterday I did full body workout. And then I'll work down the rest of my list and I'll kind of update as we go. I thought it might be quite fun to every so often just throw in what my to-do list is and just see how we get on and kind of show you things as and when I go. So yeah, so I'm going to get a crack on with the workout. Okay, it's much later in the day now. I've got myself dressed and ready. I actually filmed this look, which will be coming beginning of May, because obviously I'm trying to get some videos ahead of myself. So yeah, so it's now after lunch. This is where I've got to so far on my list. Next up, I've got kind of a couple of things I'm going to do at the same time. So I'm actually going to make some scones because I made some back in March, and I actually only uploaded and edited the video recently onto a joint channel, and both me and Jamie were like, now I want scones again. So I'm going to make some scones. I then want to, I need to find a hard drive because we need to finish off some albums. So Jamie for Christmas 2023 got me this album here, the 2024 from Etsy, and we pretty much filled it out, but we just need like the last few months, like Bruges and Christmas, to fill it out with. And I also want to order some like gold Sharpies or silver Sharpies to write in there what each thing is, but I'll show you quickly some of the stuff. So let's pick a random page. Oh, so this was our week-long trip to Snowdonia last March. But wild camping, a walk in the Forest of Dean. So this is all 2024, but like I said, we just need to add the last few months into there. And then also I need to finish this off. So my sister got me this pregnancy journal back when I told her. And we've been filling out here and there. So obviously the last one I got to was the 4th of January, so it's going to take fun. But I've been filling it out and been adding like pictures as well, because it's like what do you get up to each week. So I'm adding pictures. So again, I'm going to go through that and order some pictures. So I'm just going to go like Snapfish, is that what it's called? And order some photos so we can fill this out, and also just try and fill out the rest of this book a bit as well. So I've got a few weeks to catch up on. But whilst I do that, I told myself I wanted to watch some pregnancy videos each day, like just one video a day, to kind of prep me. I'm mainly going to focus on positive labour births, but I thought it might be, I've been told it's quite a good idea to do, so I'm going to find one whilst I do that and have a little watch. That's kind of my task this afternoon. Then I'm going to jump on the pregnancy ball, and then I'll just be prepping dinner for when Jamie gets back, and chilling and doing a bit of reading, because I need to get back into reading. Last year I was really good at reading, and I think I've read 2 books this year, which is really bad for me. So I just want to like slowly get back into reading. Even if it was like 30 pages a day, 50 pages a day, that's all I'm going to do. So yeah, but first I'm going to make some scones, and then I'm going to find some photos, order them so I can finish up the albums. Okay, day 3, slightly slower start today. I got up a bit later, so I haven't actually done my workout that I was meant to do yet. But I might do it a bit later when I do the pregnancy ball and do, I think I might need to do about like a yoga stretching one because my hips today are really hurting. So I think that might be a good one to try and do. But I've pretty much almost done everything on the list that I wanted to do. Something that I don't really want to do, but I'm going to do is finish off my book nook. Only reason is because the first one I got, that Jamie's parents got me for birthday or Christmas. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I put it together really easily, and they kind of like the wooden bits like slotted together really easily, and there were some sticky tabs, whereas this is purely glue. And I tried to do it with hot glue last time, it's a right old mess, so I have ordered some just glue and see if I can, I don't know, get it to work in some way. Oh, it's quite liquidy. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have a go at this. I'm not really fancying it, but I want to get it done. Oh, and I forgot to show you the scones yesterday. So obviously I made them, I showed them about to go in the oven, but I didn't show you afterwards. The scones. We actually indulged in 2 each yesterday, which was bad of us, but they're very tasty. So yeah, so I'm going to try to do a bit of baking here and there. So I think next week I might do something Easter related. And then Jamie has mentioned, because he gets like these fibre bars in for work and stuff, because he's cycling back in, but he doesn't really enjoy them. So I said, well, let me see what I can do, and I might try and make some kind of snack bar for him instead. Something slightly healthier, but has all the nuts and stuff he needs to keep him going. So yeah, I might try and keep up the baking, because it's quite fun to do. And like scones take probably like I'd say like 15 minutes to prep and then 10 minutes to cook. It really doesn't take long, and they're quite easy to do. Obviously these are just plain scones. I don't really like the raisins in them. I have made cheese scones before, they're fun and they're tasty, but no, these are just plain scones. Okay, I'm going to tackle this. I'm going to watch some YouTube whilst I did it. I actually ended up watching quite a few birth videos yesterday, and a kind of a mix of some showing the actual birth and some like just kind of doing like a talk through of after they've given birth, and it was really helpful, and actually I quite enjoyed them. So I'm debating, do I document a little bit myself? I don't know if I want to film the birth, but like leading up to it, because obviously April's vlog, there's going to be an April vlog, but May there most likely won't be, because it'll be the first month with her. So instead I could do like a document kind of when labour starts, what I'm feeling before I head to the hospital, and then kind of give like a update afterwards maybe, or something like that. I don't know. I just really enjoyed the videos I watched, so I thought, oh, maybe I could do something like that. Who knows. Anyway, I'm going to try and crack on with book nook, because I didn't get very far last time. So let's just see. Let's see how far I get this time. Yeah, I've given up on that. That glue is far too liquidy, so you try and stick things together and it just falls apart. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I will go back to hot glue gun, but right now I don't fancy it. The first book nook I got, really loved, because like I said, the wood just slotted together. Like the books had stickers on, some had like tabs if I needed to. Whereas the majority of this is gluing stuff together, and I just think that just isn't as fun, especially when you can't get the right kind of glue and it becomes messy, and then things take long to dry. So yeah, we'll see. I'm giving up on that for now. I may come back to it later, I may not. Yeah, I recommend buying book nooks off Etsy. Etsy's good. That I got off what I thought was a book nook website, but it came from, I want to say, China, and I almost didn't get it because it took such a long time and I didn't realise that. So that's my fault as well. So yeah, I'm gonna put that away and crack on with the rest of my day. Okay, so I'm going to start the stencils now for the nursery and try and get an idea of what we want to do. So I think I mentioned originally, I was going to do like a mural type thing. I think I can't do that, I'm not that skilled. So I'm going to create stencils and just do like toadstools, a fox, badger, but like kind of just printed on the wall. So I want to try and create the stencils today and get an idea of the shape and stuff. I've kind of got an idea of like the style. So I think I'm going to keep it quite simple. Slightly cartoony, well not cartoony, but I've got so kind of like that style. Keep quite simple, not too detailed, just to make it a little bit easier. That is the plan anyway. So yeah, I'm going to start on the stencils and see how well I get on with it, and yeah, that's my plan. Tuesday 15th. I didn't vlog anything over the weekend or anything like that. We were meant to go to a picnic or have a picnic on Sunday, but the weather changed quite drastically, so we didn't do that. We had like an indoor picnic instead, and then Saturday went over to my sister and brother-in-law's for a pizza because they got a little pizza oven, so that was quite nice. And yesterday I didn't do too much either, but I'm a bit ahead of myself today. So my parents are coming over because they haven't seen like the nursery, how it is so far and stuff. And they're going to take me out for lunch, which is quite nice. But I'm ahead of myself this morning, so I'm going to do a task that I was going to do after I got back, although I still probably will have to do that after I get back because it's going to be quite a long one. And it's all these clothes here. So these are black bin bags full of clothes. Some of these are summer clothes that I've brought down that we need to put into the wardrobe for summer. Not sure how much of my summer clothes I'm going to end up wearing because I don't know what my body's going to be like after I've given birth, but I'm going to put them in there and we'll see how we go, and then if I need to pick up some new stuff, I'll have to pick up some new stuff. But obviously Jamie's stuff needs to go in there. And then a lot of it is winter stuff, jumpers and stuff, but the bags keep ripping, so we've got some vacuum packed bags. So I'm going to pack all those up, get the vacuum on them, suck them up, and then we can put them in the loft and they're a bit more secure that way. So I'm not getting rid of any clothes because I've already kind of done a big clear out recently. So it's more just getting things packed slightly better to go up in the loft, and then like I said, the summer stuff to go actually in the wardrobe. So that's my task now until So my parents get here, I can kind of see out the window when they arrive, so I know when to stop, but I just thought I'm ahead of myself. I film what I need to film. I've actually filmed all my main videos now for when I'm off. It'll only be one video a week, apologies, but I just thought it was probably the easiest way. And then if I've got energy when she's here to film, prior to when I'm kind of thinking of coming back, then I can add an extra video here or there. And then this week I'm kind of focusing on shorts. So there'll be like one main video a week and then 2 shorts a week, kind of from next week in April to the end of June. She's due May, potentially sooner, or potentially could be later, I guess. Jamie thinks I should do longer. He thinks I should keep on going with the pre-recording, because it's like, well, you don't know what it's gonna be like, obviously. So I might still do a few more videos, because, you know, I've got the time right now to do it, while she's not here. I've got loads of video ideas. I still will do it, so it's one main video a week, and then if I can get on some fresh content, or if you've got any guys got any requests, then it could be like a second video, bonus video for the week. So we'll just see how it goes. I'm really enjoying the filming process at the moment, and I'm editing as I go, so everything I've filmed so far is edited and scheduled, ready to go, which makes me very happy as well. I'm very organised. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to tackle this. I'm going to put a video on in the background, and yeah, let's do this. Okay, that is that done. That actually didn't take me too long in the end. And those 2 big vacuum bags, I want to say 80% were my jumpers. So I think I'm good for jumpers for next year, but I know what I'm like. I still want to get some more jumpers, so. But no, that's good. I've vacuum packed them up, ready to go in the loft. I've put all Jamie's summer clothes in there, put all my summer clothes in there. Like I said, don't know what I'm going to be able to wear this summer. We'll just have to see what my body does after giving birth, but I've got options, and if I need to go out and get 1 or 2 things just to make me a bit more comfortable, then that's what I'll do. That's fine. But that job's done, so it means, yeah, my afternoon, once I get back from lunch with my parents, is open and free. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I need to do the sit on the ball, pregnancy ball for a bit, because my hips again are hurting. And watch a few more birth videos, because I've really been enjoying those, like I said. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. But actually I had a midwife appointment yesterday. It wasn't my usual checkups I've been having since I hit 24 weeks. I think I've been having them every 3 weeks. But yesterday's was more to kind of do, again, the routine stuff. They take the blood pressure, I have to take a urine sample with me, and they kind of, you know, measure my bump. I hear the heartbeat, which is always fun. But it was more to go through the birth plan and what I'm hoping for. Because actually last week I had a little visit around the birthing unit at the hospital that I'm going to be giving birth at. And it was really nice. There's 6 rooms, and obviously they've got delivery ward downstairs, but these are kind of more like suites, I guess. So 6 rooms, 2 got a birthing pool, which obviously is really what I'm after. Obviously I know that doesn't always happen, so I am pretty open and flexible. So yeah, just to go through that. But there are 3 things that would prevent me from going to the birth unit. So if she came before my 37 weeks, so I turned 37 weeks on Friday, so she just needs to stay in another 3-4 days and I'm good. If for any reason it's not a spontaneous birth, so if I have to be induced, if I go over my due date. So I think I wrote down that I'm happy to be induced at 41 weeks. I wanted to try and give a little bit, obviously if she's in distress, get her out. But if she's happy and I'm slightly over, I wanted to give a little bit of time to see if I can kind of get the labour on myself. And if at any point I become high risk. At the moment I'm classed as a low risk pregnancy, which is very nice. But obviously things can change once labour starts. If I wanted epidural, that's not in the birthing unit, which is not really my plan, but should I feel like I can't handle the pain, I'm open to doing it. Yeah, but the birth pool is what I want. We've got a TENS machine that should arrive this week or next week, which I've been told is quite good to start right from when your contractions first start. I've downloaded an app, ready to time, and do a bit of hypnobirthing as well. And then, like I said, in the birthing unit there is gas and air, which, again, I would try like to go unmedicated, but I'm if I need it, I need it. Simple as. So it was to go through things like that, and like how you want the placenta to be birthed, and yeah, all kinds of bits and pieces and stuff. But it was really nice, really positive. I have got another appointment in 2 weeks time, which is kind of part of my regular checkups. I'll catch up with you later in the week. I've got a few fun things that I've got planned, like tomorrow I'm going to make some little Easter egg nests. I was trying to debate what I wanted to bake this week, and I was either going to do like a no bake Easter egg Easter like brownie type thing. It wasn't quite a brownie, it was like a biscuit base, and melted chocolate with the mini eggs, but like I just put in the fridge. But I was like, Jamie, do you want to go, like, I fancy just going back to my childhood and just having like Easter nests. So I need to go to shops tomorrow and get like shredded wheat, some chocolate, we've got some mini eggs, and just make some classic little Easter nests for this week. I'm trying to like bake something each week for us to enjoy. Whether it'll last while she's here, I don't know. But yeah, that was my plan for tomorrow and stuff, and then obviously keep filming some makeup videos and stuff like that. But yeah, stay tuned, and this could be quite a long vlog potentially, but I hope you enjoy.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems.
Hello, it is now the 22nd of April. The bank holiday has been and gone. I didn't film anything for those days. We kind of, 2 days we relaxed, 2 days we did stuff. So Friday we pretty much chilled, and then tested out doing calzones in the pizza oven, which are really tasty. A bit rainy, but it's tasty. Saturday we went into town for some breakfast. This weekend, or the weekend's just gone, was kind of our last outings really. Now we're going to spend the rest of the kind of weekends at home kind of prepping, and just so I can stop driving as much, apart from shopping, like the food shop and stuff. And we did a little bit of shopping in town as well, not a lot, just a little bit. And then Sunday we went over to my parents for a roast. The family were there, which was nice. And then yeah, yesterday again a bit more of a chilled day. Just kind of watched stuff, ate stuff, and yeah. Jamie's obviously back at work today. I'm here all by myself again. maybe is still not here. It's still, to be fair, still early days, so but I'm definitely feeling a lot more pressure, so who knows, who knows. Anyway, I'm actually going to do a bit of baking today. I think I mentioned I was going to do some like snack bars for Jamie for cycling to work. He has actually said that he doesn't need them anymore. He takes in like little pots of nuts, and that actually does him absolutely fine. He's not hungry, so I asked him what he would like, being the domestic goddess I am, and he's asked for a Victoria sponge for this week, so that is what I'm going to do. I found a recipe on BBC Good Food. That's kind of my go-to for baking and cooking for some reason, and luckily with this recipe it's a buttermilk icing for the centre instead of fresh cream, partly because Jamie broke the whisk on our electric mixer, and the thought of having to whip up double cream to get it thick wasn't on my to-do list, so I think buttercream would be slightly easier, but that's all good. So that's what I'm going to do now. Then I'll probably have some lunch, and then I want to carry on some stencils for the nursery. So I'm going to try and get a bunny done today and an owl done today, and then tomorrow I can do a badger and a hedgehog, and then I can start sticking them all and seeing how to lay it out, if I need any more toadstools or acorns and stuff like that. Kind of get it underway a little bit. But yeah, as you may have not noticed, I've chopped off my hair a bit more. I did say back in March I wasn't going to go short, just a bit medium length to make it manageable, and then I changed my mind and I went short again. I think this length suits me. I've had it long for a couple of years now, trying it out, but I do think a slightly shorter length suits me. I can still get it up in claw clips, so that's all good, but it's just slightly more manageable. So yeah, I am going to crack on and make this Victoria sponge. Right, tin is lined and buttered. Now it does want you to use 2 tins for the 2 halves. I don't have 2 tins, just as one, so I'm going to do it in whole and then cut in half. So I'm going to alter the timing slightly, but we'll see how we go. But that's ready to go.
I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow, I think I'll chew it.
I've done my stencils. So how I've been doing them is, they're not the best in the world, but I can, once I've got them on the wall, I can then kind of freehand a little bit, meaning them up. So I've obviously just drawn them, I cut them out. I do cut them completely like that just because it was easier to do, but I'll masking tape them together so no gap. But I also just fully drew out the animal as well, just to give me a bit of a reference for when I come to paint the inside. I'm keeping it very basic, like 2 tonal animals, and that's probably it. So the bunny and the owl is done. Just leaves the badger and hedgehog for tomorrow. The Victoria sponge. So I've taken it out the oven. I think I'm going to have to do something a little bit different. It's extremely flat. It did not rise at all. So I really don't think I could cut it in half like I was supposed to and put the jam and buttercream inside. So I might do an open top Victoria sponge instead. And we've got some strawberries in the fridge, so I might then just decorate it with strawberries as well. I've messaged Jamie to let him know. I'm going to see what his thoughts are before I act upon that. But yeah, I'll quickly show you my disaster. I knew it wasn't going to come out quite right because I was having to double it, but I didn't think it would also come out that flat. I did just take the top off, but you can see like how flat it is. There's no way I'm cutting that in half. So baking failed on my part. That's fine, that's fine. I'm quite up to date with my day, I think. A little bit of editing to do. And then it's just standard afternoon stuff, which is like watch a birthing video, pregnancy ball, make dinner, skincare, read, which I don't tend to do until later in the afternoon. It's 1:45. So I'm debating, do I film another makeup look? Do I take something off tomorrow's list and do today? Like a fresh set of nails? Because these are false nails that I've stuck on. And I just attempted to decorate, not very well. But I've got like stacks and stacks of false nails in my drawer for some reason. I've had for like 5+ years, and I thought let's make some use out of them. And actually what I've gone and got is those like nail stands, so I can decorate them whilst they're not on my nails and then stick them on last, which I thought actually they might be slightly easier to do with having a newborn as well, because even if I just pick my natural nails a plain colour, I've still got to let it sit there and let it dry for a bit, and I might need to quickly do something with her. So this way I can paint a nail and I can always leave it and come back and paint another nail and leave it. It won't affect like what I do with my hands. And then once I'm done, they literally take like 10 seconds to stick them on, and the glue dries pretty quickly, and I just need to make sure I file the edges so they're not sharp. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to have fun doing different nail arts. I think I want to do a lemon set next. But that was on my list to do tomorrow, so I may bump it to today. Potentially. I might do it down here as well on the dining room table so there's more room, and just watch stuff in the background. So that's potentially what I might do. And that's one thing I can check off my list tomorrow. And yeah. Okay, I've just been upstairs to grab my stuff. So I've got the false nails. These ones are Kiss ones. I don't know if they still do these style. This is, like I said, years I've had them, but they're a bit more of a, instead of my usual like square, they've got a bit of a, not a coffin shape to them, but they go in a little bit, which I actually quite like. So those. I then got a selection of colours. So I want to do lemons. So I've got this yellow here. I think these are all, yep, these are all Barry M obviously. Lemon sorbet. I also thought I could chuck in a bit of a fun pattern, because I don't want to put lemon on all my nails. Kind of like this, do a few like different patterns. So I've got this one is in Punchy Peach. I thought it might go quite nicely together. For the leafy bits, I've got jalapeno. And then for the base of the nails, I don't know which one I'm going to do, whether I want to go stark white for some. So this is the shade Cotton, or this one, which the name has very much rubbed off. And then I've just got a top coat. And then these are my nail art things. Oh no, that's bent. So it comes with a mix of dotting tools on one end and then little brushes, or big brushes on the other end. One of those brushes have been bent. Might have to fix that. Yeah, especially with brushes, you always got to clean those instantly as they go a bit funny. And then this is what I got. Woo. So basically magnetic stand, and then you've got little stands, and there's a sticker so you can stick the false nail to here, and then you can just paint away freehand. And also it'd be easier because obviously trying to do my right hand is difficult because I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed. So doing this hand was fine, switching this hand was difficult, but that should eliminate that hopefully. I don't know, it might be quite fun and quite therapeutic. So yeah, it comes with some stickers as well to stick them on. So that is what I'm going to do. I need to look on Pinterest, get a kind of idea. I want to do something similar to this where like maybe 2 of the nails have got lemons on, and then the rest are kind of patterns but in the colour of the lemon maybe. I don't know. We'll have a play and we'll see what happens.
How much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed.
I've done the nails. I'm just going to carefully show you. I did both sets in here. I thought I only did one set. So this is what I went for. I'm not sure about the thumb. I just thought I didn't want 3 plain yellows, so I put a peach and a white on it. Kind of like a picnic blanket sort of look I was going for. I'm not sure it worked. But I like my lemons. They turned out pretty well. It didn't take me too long to do. So tomorrow, as both sets are done, I might stick them on and replace these ones. Because these ones are starting to get a bit tacky. But yeah, it's quite fun to do. I might carry on with this and hopefully, like I said, when she's here, even this might not be practical, but I thought it would be a way to still have fun nails, but not have to worry about my nails drying and then having to deal with her or like do something with her. You know, so it could be fun. It's a fun way of practicing as well because it's much easier to freehand, not on yourself. So that's cool. So I'm happy with that, so I'm going to put them on tomorrow. I said to my sister, I showed my sister, 'cause she likes getting her nails done. She was like, if you learn BAB, I think it's a builder gel, on natural nails, then sure, go for it, because she doesn't like fake nails, which is fair enough, but this is me practicing. I was like, yeah, I need to probably learn to do that first. But she was like, I was like, I can't decide next whether to do blueberries, strawberries or cherries, because I like the fruit theme. She's picked strawberries, so next time I'm going to do a strawberry themed one. Talking strawberries, I'm not going to show you the cake. So Jamie got back to me, he's like, yeah, just make it an open top, like Victoria sponge. So I cut off the top, had a little sample of the sponge. The sponge itself was very tasty. And I think I did the jam and cream the wrong way around. Because in my mind, I wanted the jam, the cream, and then I could put the strawberries on top and you'd see the strawberries. The buttercream icing's too thick and the jam's too runny. So it just mushed everything about, so it looks a bit dreadful right now. So I should have done the other way around. I'm going to leave it in there. Like I said, the sponge itself tastes nice. I'm sure it'll taste nice. Just doesn't look very pretty. I may insert a picture. I may not. But that's the first cake fail, because I usually do quite well at cakes and baking. So, yeah, I think for the rest of the afternoon, I'm just going to kind of chill, edit a bit of video, watch some birth videos and all that fun stuff. I've got myself a tea, a raspberry leaf tea I'm going to drink, and just wait until Jamie gets back. I want to do a pregnancy ball, and then obviously I need to make dinner tonight. But that's it really, so we'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so it's Friday, the 25th of April. I'm now 38 weeks exactly today. I am now going to put up the stencils just to see if I need to do any more like toadstools or acorns to go in between the pictures. So I've got some masking tape and I'm just going to kind of stick them up and see where I want the placement and stuff. I don't know when I'm going to paint this, if it's before or after she comes, I don't know. We've still got to go get paint. I'm just going to get like, little samples so it's not too much. But yes, I've moved the bassinet over here so I can get to the wall, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, let's have a look. So I've got to mask them to the wall, but also mask them together just to make it easy for me to cut. I obviously cut them a bit as well, but we shall see. We shall see how this goes. I'm going to have to use quite a bit of masking tape just because obviously the roll of paper was rolled up. So there's a bit of a bend in it. But we'll see. One stencil is up and let's carry on. So who's next? Oh, Mr. Owl can go up high. I think I'll make these 2 big stencils actually. I'll go with it. I might need Jamie's help with that one, so I'll leave that one for now. Right, I've got all the, I'll pick it up there, all the stencils are up. I did actually end up moving the badger down slightly because I thought it was too in line with the fox. I was worried the stencils were actually too big of the animals, but I think actually it kind of works. I don't know if I need any more toadstools or anything like that. I don't know if maybe just there's a spot just up there that might need something, but I think what I might do is get Jamie to see if he likes it, leave it for a bit, to kind of let the paper unroll itself because it's a bit rolled up, and just see how I feel. And potentially what I might do is still paint these, and then once everything's painted, because obviously like a lot of the paper, like the fox has a lot of paper around it, so maybe when I take them off I might feel there's some gaps I can fill, so I may wait until then before I decide whether I need to add any more like just filler bits, like I said, the toadstools or leaves or acorns. But that's how we're looking so far. My stencils aren't amazing, and I feel like I'm going to have to do a bit of free hand painting when it comes to it, because especially the hedgehog down here, I got really fed up with doing the spikes cutting out, so it kind of got a bit round here, so I'll have to like freehand some stuff in, which will be fine, and also I'm going to freehand the faces in. But yeah, that's how we're looking so far in here. So I think I'm going to leave this vlog here. I know it's not quite the end of April, but I want this to go up on Sunday, and I think we're not going to do too much around the house tomorrow and Sunday, so then I can get it edited and uploaded. I've actually been editing this vlog as I go, just trying to keep on top of things, and it's about an hour long, so it's quite a lengthy one anyway. So far still just the 2 of us. Obviously April hasn't finished yet, and I am only 38 weeks, so they usually say the first baby is late, so most likely May she will be here. Yeah, May's vlog, well, depending on when she comes, we'll start off maybe similar to this one, just in a regular vlog, and then change slightly when she's here. I don't know, but like I said, I don't want this to become a family channel, so she won't be appearing on here, so it'll kind of still be the same theme style of vlogging that we've been doing up until now. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you all had a lovely April, and yeah, I'll see you in May. Like I said, I've pre-recorded, edited like makeup videos up until the end of June, so we're good to go. The current schedule is a main video on a Sunday, and then I've done 2 shorts, a Tuesday and a Friday, fill in between. So if I do feel like I've got some energy or I've got time to do a main video, there could be like a fresh video amongst that. I could do a bonus video on a week or something like that, but at the moment that's how it stands, and I'm kind of happy with that because it means I can kind of really relax when she gets here. Although because I've been doing all these looks in quite a short space of time, I've got loads of ideas going, so I'm like, let's just write all these down ready for when I start filming again, because I've got loads of ideas I want to do. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I shall see you in the next video.